Hi, beautiful people. How are you? My name is Sheila Bicknell. I am BlueWater Oracle, and I'm coming to you here in the afternoon of June 17th, 2021, because it's mid-month and it's an important time to review our June guidance and to look and see how we can utilize it, reflect on it, be aware of it, invite in, notice as we head to the second part of the month. So some of you may have read my June guidance at the beginning of the month, and some of you were with me as we explored the guidance deeper when we had our monthly guidance readings at the beginning. So I invite you also to come join me at the beginning of July when we shift into July energy, and I do those online monthly intuitive guidance gatherings. You're more than welcome to attend. But for today, we're still in June, and let's have a look at our guidance reading together. So I've got my cup of tea ready to go in my Pisces cup here. Have a sip. And I've got my cards already with the June cards out so you can actually see them. And let's go through. So this is a written guidance reading that I do at the beginning of each month, somewhere around the first of the month. It might be the first, it might be the second, the third, the fourth, although recently it has actually been more disciplined, or I've been more disciplined on channeling it and allowing it to come in. So you can find this as a pinned post on my BlueWater Oracle Facebook page, and you can also find it on my website under the blog and posts section. My website is bluewateroracle.com. It needs a good upgrade, but you can still find all the information that you need on there to reach out to me or to find the monthly guidance. So June came in with, we had a new moon and a solar eclipse on the 10th. So just planetary stuff, moon, sun, things can have an impact on you and how you feel. We've got the solstice coming in, which for our region, I'm in the Montreal region of Quebec, Canada, and we are shifting, of course, into our official summer season with the solstice, which is coming late night on the 20th as we shift into the 21st of June. So it's going to feel like we get 2 days to celebrate. Woohoo! More summer. Yay! Big bright light, right? So it's the longest light days, most daylight. The sun looks as though it stays very high for us. And then we go into full moon on the 24th. So those are some of the moon, lunar, solar, planetary stuff that has an impact on us and on our information and our guidance and how we resonate with our cycles through seasons, through days, through weeks, and through months. So this guidance came out with two different oracle cards. So for those who know me, I work with oracle cards and I work with tarot. So this one came out with an oracle from the tarot deck and from an oracle card deck. So different styles of decks. If you're not aware of them, you can look them up, or you can have a look at the ones that I use. So I have 5 different oracle card decks that I use on a regular basis, plus 1 tarot, and then I intuitively pick what wants to come up to guide us in the month. Or of course, if I'm working with a client, we'll go straight into client work together with the cards. So the first card that we had here for the month of June, our current month, is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is from the Gilded Tarot, which is by Ciro Marchetti, and I believe it's published by Llewellyn. Right? So Ace of Pentacles. So you can see that big pentacle, one inside the other, shapes around golden and green. And we've also got a little weasel type creature, ermine weasel at the bottom. It's in summer bloom, as it makes sense for us in the June. So it's really interesting symbolism that comes up with this as well. And when we do our guidance gatherings at the beginning of the month, we go into more of the symbolism and what we want to pay attention to, what it could bring us, what it could give us extra insights on for ourselves as well as for our month. So I'm going to read some of the paragraphs here of the monthly intuitive guidance reading, and then we'll look at the cards and we'll chat as we go along, maybe pull some extra cards. Let's see what we want to do as we approach into our second phase of the June month. So it started with this Ace of Pentacles. Remember, that's the first card. Welcome to a new start with full growth and connection. Very appropriate for June in summertime where we are. There are many opportunities within this month for you. You, however, are invited to allow yourself to see what is available and what comes to you. You have the power to notice all these things, as well as the power to choose to ignore them. Are you your best ally, or are you filled with uncertainty that rules your days and especially your nights? So this paragraph is reminding you about choice. You have choice. You have choice to see the opportunities, to see what's coming for you, and you also have the choice to ignore them. It's up to you. So the ace is bringing in new opportunities, right? It's a starting card. It's an ace. It's a number 1 of the suit of pentacles. Then it goes on, when the uncertainty catches up to you, right? So are you your best ally, or are you filled with uncertainty that rules your days and especially your nights? When the uncertainty catches up to you, take a moment to pause, perhaps a few moments. This is not so you remain immobile and stuck, but rather to allow yourself to see what is available to you and which direction shows itself in the moment. Some people are skilled at racing forward. Their decision capacity is quick and vibrant, and they adjust at high speed when needed, finding it challenging and exhilarating. Is that you? Is that the way you respond to things? Others are more skilled at moving in regular motion, adjusting as they go. They do not enjoy or resonate as much with the 90-degree turns, so prefer to shift as they go, identifying their next best steps. Maybe that's more you. Are you the first? Are you the second? Are you somewhere in between? How do you go through your mobility? All right? How do you notice your directions and how you adjust and change? Both of these are good methods when utilized by the person that best works that way, right? Which way do you best work? And then it's the best way for you. And then it goes on to say, you didn't think we were all the same, did you? Where's the fun in that? So embracing the uniqueness, learning and receiving from others, but then having that opportunity to see, okay, how do I do stuff? How do I work best with decisions? Going through the pauses, shifting that uncertainty into opportunity. So it goes on about opportunity. If a big new opportunity were to present itself to you, what would you like it to be? You see, there are times when you will simply go with the flow, but there's also value in directing your flow and then going with it. The direction here is to allow yourself to understand what you would like as opportunity in your life. Maybe you think of it as vision, goals, or creations. Or maybe opportunity is a term that best resonates. As we come into the midpoint of this year, re-identifying your visions for opportunity is a way to align you with your life path and to be able to see experiences for what they bring without being as frustrated with life's ebbing and flowing. Okay, so midpoint of the month in June, midpoint of the year, and we get these opportunities coming in with this Ace of Pentacles. So what are the opportunities that may come in for you? Your opportunity may be an improvement in a certain relationship. It may be a work project that comes your way. It could be finances coming into order and abundance. Your opportunity may be a greater connection with the earthy world around you. It may be creating your best home environment. There are so many possibilities of how opportunity can come to you. Which one makes your heart sing? Ooh. That if it were to come about soon, you would celebrate saying, this is exactly what I wanted. Right? Let me say that again. So there are so many possibilities of how opportunity can come for you, to you. Which one makes your heart sing? So that if that opportunity were to come to you soon, in the near future, you would celebrate saying, that is exactly what I wanted. Identify that opportunity and how it has started for you. Because as soon as you identify it, it's already started. And even before that. So you want to step forward into that energy. You are already stepping forward into that energy. This is a reminder though, or there is a reminder, I should say, that overly focusing on it can distract you from incredible opportunities that come along the way. Identifying one desire can be the doorway that opens to another. Flow with them, notice, and live. This, I think, is an important point to remember, and I've discussed this a lot in our monthly guidance group, as groups, as well as in my own membership group, where we look at, all right, we're focusing on one thing, one vision, one goal, one objective. But then if we're so close to focus on that, it might help us manifest it or bring it about, but it might also put blinders on so we can't see a fantastic opportunity off to the side. So allowing an opening that both, as this reading says, gives you direction and helps you to give you focused for your vision, but also allows you to be open to, I didn't think of that, or I didn't realize that that's actually what makes my heart sing. That's actually what I desired. Until I shifted my focus in one direction, it opened a door in another. So let me pull a card on that before we get to the second card of this monthly guidance. So I'm going to go to the Gateway Oracle cards just to expand on this a little bit. So it's a difference between, focusing and pure straight focus versus focusing with direction, but also being open to see what else comes up. All right. What might show itself, what might give you opportunities. So this is the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn, Hay House. Look at this. Okay, so here we go. Oh, we get receiving from angels. So in the decks that I have, I don't have a lot of angelic presence in the decks. We have some about spirit, but this is about the only card that I literally have that talks about angels. And you see that angelic presence with the heart shape of the wings behind the person, the feathers that can be often signs and symbols. And it says, shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. So remember that your focus, your mission towards a goal and an objective is in order to allow you to be in action, to give you direction, to open you to opportunities. But then you really want to be open to them because you never know where the next doorway is going to open, where the next opportunity is going to show yourself. And I think as I look at the love aspect of this card, I feel as though it's also to remind us, to remind you that sometimes you may not be looking for what is best for you or your highest possibility, your highest good. You may only see what you've been drawn to see in the moment, through life, through the journey, through the adventure, through the chaos, through the challenges, through the fun as well, and the love. But their universe, the spirit team, the energy, can bring about those doorways, can bring about those opportunities in ways that maybe you can't always see. So when we bring in the newness of the Ace of Pentacles, and then we bring in the reminder from the angels, receiving from angels, that when you allow yourself to both do some directional work, some focus, have some mission, some goals, some objectives, some vision for your life, but in such a way that it's open enough to see when something is coming in that's saying, here, let me give you this. Let me show you this. Are you going to receive it, or are you going to turn it away and say, nope, that's not in my vision. I'm sorry. I don't want that. Maybe you don't want it, but at least it gives you that opportunity to say, ooh, that is more exciting. Ooh, my heart does sing when I feel about that. That is something I wanted, but I didn't even really know that I wanted it. Welcome to the adventure of life, right? And they embrace you with love. So bringing in that opening is also giving you that opening to love for yourself, but also from the universe, from angels, from spirit team for you. So beautiful, so valuable. All right, let's go on with our monthly guidance for June. So the second card, we have two cards that we pulled, the Ace of Pentacles, and then from the Earth Magic Oracle cards, we get the Mountain Strength card. Okay, you see it? Mountain strengths. Different mountain ranges on this card. This is a deck by Stephen Farmer. And it starts, this section of the reading starts with, oh, so much doubt. Why do you carry it around so tightly and in such a big bag? Ooh, are you carrying a lot of doubt? Is it a big bag of doubt that you're carrying? These strong and powerful mountains, these strong and powerful mountains come in this month to remind you to be who you are. Much of the world has been created in recent times to remove what makes each individual incredible and of the highest value. This valuable individuality will be embraced again. In the meantime of this developing and flourishing, you can do this for yourself. So it goes into some examples of the uniqueness, of the individuality. So these examples may speak specifically to you, or they may allow you to open to something within yourself that speaks to who you are. So allow that intuitive knowing to chat to you, to give you insights, to help you get to know yourself today in whatever way is important for you. Whatever mountains and strength and those beautiful views from the different scenery and the different levels, if you were standing on the top of the mountain or maybe the mid-range, if you're in the valley looking up, right? Lots of possibilities. Are you an artist at heart but have to work in another vein at the moment? This happens, but this does not mean failure. It means adapting and adjusting to experience, live, and survive. While you are doing this, you can, however, find the ways that your artist blood can sing and your heart can be open. Whether 5 minutes a day or rejuvenating retreats, the closer you bring yourself into moments that thrive with your true self, the better you will feel all the time, in all your adventures. Lover of numbers or languages, find how that speaks to you. Maybe you help others understand numbers in their lives, or maybe you allow yourself to work with the numbers in quiet but profound solitude, contributing in your own way. There are so many methods and opportunities. It is about identifying you within your life and the world. For those leaders out there, your strength can be to remember that leading others will satisfy you. The stronger you are, the more genuine and authentic you are, the greater your power of leadership. This is true power, where others are lifted, where others can find their individuality, where those who need care receive it, and those who need direction receive it as well. The mountain does not pretend to be a tree. It is a mountain. It may give space for trees to grow or give shelter for them. It may understand the history that created it, as well as acknowledging the new life upon itself and in the valleys below. So reminding yourself of your uniqueness in this next part of the month. What is your individuality? How do you resonate with your life? Do you give yourself those moments, as it said about the artist, where you thrive with your true self, even if it's 5 minutes a day? Or maybe you take pockets of time to do that, or maybe you're living it all the time. Allow that for yourself. Invite that in as part of your vision and opportunity. You are all mountains in your own ways, right? This is the card. This month, remind yourself of those ways. How have you been the mountain? How have you been strong? Who are you at your core? No one has the right to take away your core, your light, or your spirit. No one could do it really, although, unfortunately, some may try. You can embrace this mountain strength by reinforcing the core of others as you go through your day. See them and give them a moment of being seen. It is a beautiful gift. Let me read that part again, because that's important. It isn't only about the individual. It isn't only about you. We live with other people. There are other people around us. So it's that balancing act of what do I need? What is my truth? What is myself? But oh, look, there's a neighbor. Oh, look, there's a friend. There's a colleague. There's a stranger on the street. So it says, you can embrace this mountain strength by reinforcing the core of others as you go through your day. See them and give them a moment of being seen. It is a beautiful gift. If you happen to come across those who have lost sight of their core, or have had their core mined and damaged, picture them like a rickety swing bridge blowing in the wind. It will say that it is strong. Perhaps it will even be harsh with it. But it is actually missing pieces. And scared the wind will blow so strong that it will lose itself into the depths of the canyon. When you see it and acknowledge its core, its light and its spirit, in whatever way comes to you, you add reinforcements to its structure and allow it to have moments once again of being a strong bridge, a valuable asset, and a place to view wonders from and with. Give yourself the same gift each and every day. So as you look at the strength and feel the strength of the mountain, whether it's a pointed snow-capped peak or a rounded mountain that has hills and valleys, allow yourself to recognize your core in whatever way it shows itself to you. However, you're exploring and understanding you, your individuality, your uniqueness. And then as you see others, see them. Recognize they have a core. Maybe you don't know what it is, but you can see them in the moment and give them the gift of being seen. And if they've lost sight of their core, as it says, if their core has been mined or damaged, remember that rickety swing bridge. Picture it. Are they saying they're strong? Are they saying it in a harsh way? Are they actually missing pieces? Or are they actually scared that the wind is going to blow them so strong that they're going to lose themselves to the depths of the canyon? Then you get to see them, see their core, see their light, and acknowledge it in whatever way it comes to you, so that you can reinforce them. So this is a gift, being able to see the core, your core, recognize it, and then allow other people to be seen. So let's pull a card on that, shall we? So we're going to go to the Soul Coaching Oracle cards, another deck by Denise Lynn. The core. Is it whole and full and light? Or does it need reinforcing? Does it need strengthening? Does it need to be reminded? We get the Awakening card. A beautiful card with somebody running through a field full of life, with butterflies and flowers and rolling hills in the background, blue skies and puffy white clouds. The affirmation on this card is, I am joyously awake and aware and ready for anything. So is it possible that today, on this midpoint, mid-month, in the month of June approximately, that when you allow yourself to see your core, to recognize your strengths, to welcome in also the opportunities as we saw with the first card, it's part of the awakening. To also be able to see people as their strengths, their light, their core, whether it's presenting in a wonderful, beautiful way, or whether it's presenting through challenge and harshness and difficulties and maybe tough words or hurt or anger. But when you see their core, when you see how to reinforce their core, how to strengthen their structure, it's a gift. And it's part of being awake and aware. And what can then come from that? So powerful, so beautiful. I'm going to go to the Earth Magic cards as well on this. And we get dance, celebration. What if we celebrated the core, the uniqueness, the individuality of each of us? What if you allowed that to be celebrated and worked with and utilized? Would we strengthen more people? Would we bring them into their core, allow them into their light, allow them to connect with spirit in whatever way is important for them? Start by doing this gift for yourself. And then allow yourself to see others and to share that gift with others. As the light is bright and full this season, let its golden rays show you so much in this world and within yourself. Take the views in from different vantage points and feel their energies building on your deep, strong, grounded, solid, but also flowing self. Opportunities, uniqueness, individuality, strength, core, being seen, being reinforced. And as we got from the receiving with angels, embracing with love for the opportunities, being ready and aware for anything, with joy and with celebration as we head into this new phase. That was the mid-month, June, intuitive guidance, looking at our readings with the Ace of Pentacles, the Mountain Strength card, and bringing in other cards for this June 17th day, heading into and in the second part of June 2021. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your week and your solstice. If you want to join me and my colleague Lori for our solstice event Saturday afternoon Montreal time, bursting into our life's vision, where we're going to bring some of this energy into meditation, card readings, as well as creative mindfulness, please get in touch. You're more than welcome to join us. We do still have space for the event. And then I hope the full moon is going to add to the brightness of the summery full light season. And then, of course, I hope to see you in July for our monthly guidance and whatever reading is going to come from there. And if I can bring you new perspectives, if I can help connect dots and to show you what maybe you need to have reconfirmed, maybe you're uncertain of, maybe you're in the fog about, if I can bring those things to you, please get in touch. It will be my honor and my privilege to work with you privately. My name is Sheila Bicknell. I'm BlueWater Oracle, and I'm wishing you all of the opportunity and strengths of this gorgeous June month. Until next time, ciao!